Live from New York,
it's SocialLIVE!
Hi everyone, and welcome to our 5th episode of SocialLIVE. It's the only live show where we recap the latest social media news that you may have missed. It's your social media quickie.
I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Courtney.
And we're the co-founders of Socialfly, a social media marketing agency located right here in New York City. Today you may notice that we might look a little bit different.
Have you been to Dr. Norman Rowe?
I've been to Dr. Norman Rowe, but that is not why we look different today. He is one of the best plastic surgeons here in New York City, but the reason why we might look very clear today is because we are broadcasting live from our brand new Mevo. So Mevo is a live camera for Facebook Lives and live streaming that I found out about because I was targeted with an ad on Facebook. There was an ad to pre-order this Mevo because it wasn't coming out for a few months. So like any good social media marketer, I clicked on the ad and I texted you to be sure it was okay to buy, and you said yes, so I said let's buy it. It came in right on the weekend on Friday. I did an unboxing on my Instagram story, and here we are today, live from our Mevo.
So we're so excited to see how this works, and we've really been looking forward to broadcasting using the Mevo. So we're definitely excited, and please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. We always look forward to your feedback.
And if anyone's looking for a Mevo, I believe their website is getmevo.com, and we'll add it into the comments so you guys can check it out. So before we get started, again, I want to give a shout out to our winners from last week's episode of SocialLIVE, Lindsay Fine and Jane Scandora.
Congratulations!
Jane won a copy of our book, Like, Love, Follow, and Lindsay won a Gold Digger mug from our website. That's what she ended up picking out. So for the viewers this week, feel free to comment below. We're going to ask you questions along the way about your thoughts and feedback from our topics this week. You can win a copy of our book, Like, Love, Follow.
Or anything from shopsocialfly.com.
Or this beautiful fragrance gift set from Nest Fragrances. They are one of our favorite Socialfly clients, and these smell absolutely delicious. So comment and share, and you'll be entered to win. All right, it's time to get to our rundown of topics for today. So first up,
we're going to find out what's going on in the latest Instagram versus Snapchat drama.
And next, we're going to be talking about the latest update that Instagram had this week. So last week it was Instagram stories. This week we have Instagram saved drafts. So we're going to talk about that in just a bit.
And then we'll also talk about the big O. And if you were listening last week, you'll know what that means. And we'll talk about it a little bit more later.
And finally, it would not be an episode of SocialLIVE without a little Kanye action. Kanye loves Kanye.
Yep.
Kanye had a little Twitter episode with Ikea this past week, so we'll let you know what happened there. And finally, for our favorite segment, Get It While It's Hot, we'll be tasting Magnum ice cream today. So we're excited to do that.
We're very, very excited about that one, so stay tuned.
So first up, Courtney, tell everyone about Facebook's new update here that's coming.
So this is a story that I can't stop following ever since last week. I've really been on edge. I'm very, very worried about Snapchat, I gotta say. Based on what Instagram and Facebook is doing, they're really capitalizing on all the amazing things that Snapchat's doing. And I gotta say, I'm worried. You know, look at Vine, look at Periscope. These were once pretty popular platforms, and now, you know, no one's really talking about them.
So my opinion, if it's important to you,
of course, your opinion's important to me,
is that I think Snapchat is still going to be relevant. I think the younger users are definitely going to stay on Snapchat. I think that what Facebook is doing is just taking some of the really great features from the other platforms like Snapchat and letting other people start using these features. So as we discussed, I believe it was last week, Snapchat or Facebook bought Masquerade, and those capabilities allow you to have the facial recognition. So we'll see what Facebook ends up doing. But also, there's another app that's called Snow, and this is an app that has gained a lot of traction over in Asia. It's very similar to Snapchat, but instead of having just a couple of filters available, they have over 100 filters available at any given time. So
I love that. You know, that's really my favorite feature of Snapchat, going in the morning and seeing what filters are available. And I hate it when they take out some of my favorite ones,
Yeah.
but on snow, you have your favorite ones available to you at all times. And you can get in there with, you know, more than 2 friends, and all of you will have some sort of filter on your face, which is really cool.
So we could do we should do that later, a whole
Exactly.
Socialfly team photo with snow. So we'll definitely try that out. So next up, talking about one of my favorite social media platforms, Instagram. So again, last week, Instagram Stories launched. This week, leave it to Instagram to do something else that's really big that a lot of marketers have been looking for. Now you can actually save your drafts when you're editing your video or photo on Instagram. So you can save your caption, you can prepare the beautiful photo, and you don't have to post it right away. So people have really been waiting for this feature, and it's now rolled out to a lot of
not
users.
everyone has it, but I actually have it. And you can tag your friends, tag a location, put your filter on it, put your caption on, like Stephanie was saying, and save everything. And then when you're ready to post it later that week, you can go ahead and just hit post or edit it as you need to. So this is amazing for marketers, because Instagram has been a real challenge for a lot of marketing companies or companies in general, because you can't schedule out content. I mean, there are a few apps out there that kind of let you do it, but this is a really great thing for brands.
I know everyone on the Socialfly team is loving this update right now, so we're definitely going to be trying this out, and we'll see what happens. I leave it to Instagram and Facebook to just keep innovating or copying and making their platforms even better.
I gotta say, in our history of being in the social media industry, this is like the busiest time in social media. There's a new update every week, so it's so great that we're doing this show to update everyone, because it's hard to stay, on top of it all. They're changing literally every single day.
Yep. All right, so next up, for those of you who've been tuning in to the Big O, there have been a lot of breaking events happening this week there, but something that I found really interesting is how brands have been able to adapt to the rules and regulations about posting about the Big O on social.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, I would definitely suggest that you tune into last week's episode where we talked about some of the rules and regulations. But what some brands are doing this time is they're referring to the game as the hashtag the big game,
or the big event.
Event.
And brands are also purchasing Snapchat filters and lenses that they're using to really, gain traction, and they're making it more patriotic. So they're not talking about the Big O, but they're buying filters using red, white, and blue, and really showing that they care about the Big O without actually saying it. So they don't have to be a sponsor. They're finding ways to get around it.
So actually on August 13th, Ford is going to purchase a lens on Snapchat, and they're going to paint users' faces red, white, and blue, just to show your support of the U.S. Go U.S.
Something else that I love about the Big O is all of the fun memes that have been going around. So the Michael Phelps meme, there have been so many good ones.
Yeah, our amazing graphic designer, Amber, she actually did a cool one this week, so definitely check out the Instagram account, Socialfly.
Yeah. And then we have another big story this week. So as I said before, we would not have an episode of Social Live without talking about our dear friend, Kanye. Yes. So Kanye, I believe Kanye had a dream. He had a dream about making furniture.
I'm sure Kanye has a lot of dreams.
I know.
You don't have to wonder what goes on in his head, because he'll just say
it
whatever's going on in his head. But
yes.
Last week or this week, he tweeted to Ikea and said that he had a dream that they collaborated.
Yep. So using the great social listening skills that Ikea has, Ikea Australia tweeted back to Kanye and they made a drawing of a bed for Kanye that would be big enough for everyone in his famous video. So if you guys want to get a good laugh today, head on over to Ikea's Twitter account, check out the conversation between Ikea and Kanye. It's absolutely hilarious, and they definitely do a really great job with their social media. So props to Ikea. And now it is time for our favorite segment. Oh, I have it. Get it while it's hot.
Or in this case, this week, get it while it's super cold,
because
freezing.
It is 95 degrees here in New York City. Check out the humidity in the air. And we needed a cold treat. So Disha told us about her amazing find on Instagram. Come on in, Disha, say hello.
Hi.
So Disha, tell us what you found here. Oh my goodness, these look amazing. So this is from the Magnum ice cream store, the pop-up shop, correct?
Yep, so we got 2 personalized pops just for you, made by Trevor and Eric from Magnum Shop. We got VIP Socialfly treatment. Courtney, what you have in your hand is a dark chocolate Magnum pop with rose petals, golden flakes, and white chocolate pearls. And Stephanie, you have rainbow crisps, marshmallows, and chocolate covered sunflower seeds.
These look
These
amazing.
are gorgeous, and they are $10 a pop down in soap.
$10, wow, okay. I bet
And
it's
you
worth every bite
customize
I see.
them. And Disha, she was telling us earlier that the store is absolutely gorgeous. Definitely Instagrammable, and this is actually too pretty. I don't even want to eat
know.
it.
I'm going to though. But the reason we found out about it is because Disha follows the Jenners on Instagram, and they are some of the influencers that are posting about Magnum. So this is why it is so important for brands to use influencers, because if they weren't talking about Magnum ice cream, we would have never known that they had a pop-up shop here in New York City. So let's try
And
this.
they also bought Instagram ads.
That's true.
So,
I really want to try yours too.
Cheers.
Oh, it's gonna get everywhere.
are there flowers on
Oh my
it?
god.
Rose petals.
Our fruity pebbles on here. This is so good.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Very good. Very good. One more bite. Okay. This is amazing. So, comment below. Let us know if you've been to the Magnum ice cream pop-up shop. Share with us what you thought of the episode today. Are you guys following Kanye? Following Kanye.
I can't stop following Kanye.
I know.
So.
All right, so that's all the time we have for today. There's going to be more winners today from the show. Be sure to comment below and share this episode for your chance to win. We're going to have another episode of Social Live next week, Wednesday at 2:30, same place, same time.